Taurus Collective, welcome, welcome. I'm Nikki, your local vegan terrorist, and we are going to do, I got a little bit close. AI is going to pick me up on that one. We're going to do a reading for the masculine and feminine, see if we can get some physical traits, some circumstances, how you might meet this person, confirmations to how you're going to know that this is the one. This is the one. We're going to start with the feminine side. So feminines, what are feminine Taurus Collective? What can they expect? With this masculine coming into their life. Oh, wish fulfillment, Ace of Pentacles. Solid could be the year of the dragon, could be a fire sign, water sign. We have the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. That's the genie. Pisces energy with the third eye. Blue, stars, Aquarius. The ocean. You might see this person on the beach. I think this perching had a beach party. Maybe somebody has like a speech impediment. or maybe they just kind of talk like this. There could be, hopefully they don't. Hopefully nobody ever talks like that. Sorry if you do talk like that. There could be something with the voice, or maybe this person is just gonna like trip up over their words when you meet them, because it's kind of like, oh, you know, like look at this, like, oh my gosh, I got everything I wanted. This could be you feminines, that the masculine sees you as being this wish fulfillment, and they're just kind of like a little kid in a candy store, like, oh. This person could like candy a lot. The Candyman can. Willy Wonka, maybe the name Will, maybe the letter W. The alliteration, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Chocolate, maybe chocolate plays a role here, right? Because we kind of have these darker figures here, so this masculine could have a darker skin tone. And maybe feminines, you're that white chocolate. No. With the Ace of Swords. What's going on here? Because she looks scared. Like she looks like shit. Like there's some sort of guarded energy. And the Ace of Pentacles here. They're both facing away, these aces. So it's like, I'm getting that there's this sort of apprehension. Okay. No. Feminines, you don't want anybody from the past. Aces, you only want new. Aces. Who does that? Aces. Maybe that's like a nickname or something, like Aces. Hey, maybe this guy is kind of like a cool guy, you know? Maybe something with cards, right? Obviously you're here, so maybe one of you is a tarot reader, but I think that you maybe, this masculine might like to gamble or play cards. They could be really good at that. Counting cards, something with cards. It's in the cards. Mahalia, the song Grateful. So feminines, instead of, if you have this dialogue in your head that you are reverberating out into the universe saying, I do not want my past person. I do not. If that's like echoing out, this is gratitude is accepting new things, right? So maybe needing to express some gratitude. There could be something there. Let's see for the masculine real quick. And then we'll get into some confirmations, hopefully get you some more information. Masculine, this feminine with justice and the way that this feminine is presenting here. Excuse me. Could be a Libra. Could be a strong air sign, but this feels like karmic retribution. Retribution. Jeez, that's intense. Like, it's not just like, oh, Wheel of Fortune. It's like retribution. I think maybe feminines and or masculines, you guys could have been very mistreated by past partners. Yeah. You're with people who are emotionally withholding, and you want this. This person's very emotionally available with the Knight of Cups. Pisces energy again. The Four of Cups. And this masculine's also like coming back around. So there is, and I don't feel like that's a past thing. I feel like this is like something with like revolving door, or maybe this masculine leaves. Maybe you meet, they leave, and you're like, no, and then they come back. Maybe they're like, oh, I gotta work, I gotta leave, or whatever. You walk into this place with the cups here. It could be a bar, some place where there's a lot of water around you, because we do have these like beaches here. Could be a little river or the shoreline. Maybe that's where the masculine is from, or the feminine is from. Maybe they're from a place surrounded by a lot of water. But I feel like you're like, oh no, you watch them leave and you're like, no, love my life. I was getting that song earlier. This person's gonna be very honest. Oh no. All right, we got 15% charge here. We're gonna do what we can. We may have to move it over and plug it in. But for now, we're just gonna go with it. So it's like Justice. We have Libra, we have Water, and we have the Four of Swords with this Ace of Pentacles. Both of you have been waiting for something new. So this is restful energy. I don't know, there's something very, like, you can rest assured that this person's not going anywhere. They will be back. I'll be back. Arnold. If your person's last name is Schwarzenegger, I don't know what to tell you. There's probably only a handful of people that it could be. So it makes this reading pretty easy for you. I don't know Arnold Schwarzenegger's birthday. I know I've looked it up before, but I don't know it because I have a lot of birthdays rolling around. Neil Noggin. But it could be at a birthday party. There's something very important about this person's birthday. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This is someone who's very patient, and that's what I get. I don't feel like this is like a masculine who's like, oh, you're not into that gift. Maybe they like to give gifts, so they may bring you something. They may bring a drink over, or offer to buy you a drink, and feminines are like, I don't drink, and they're like, oh, okay. Did you want maybe like a Shirley Temple? You know, like, this masculine's like going to continuously be there. They're very present. There's something very present about them. They're in the now with the Four of Swords. Four of Pentacles can be a little bit of like a hoarding energy, but I really don't. I think that that's someone who really knows their value. And I've just noticed the way that they're holding this pentacle is like they're gonna flip it over. So there's something about revolving door. You know, maybe you're gonna meet them in like a very serendipitous way, and it's like, no, you pass on the street or something, and it's like, no, and then you meet again. So there's something about, and it's a star, so it's like the returning of a star. It's your twin flame returning. This is maybe Saturn placements, Capricorn energy, right? 10 of Wands. This is moving on, letting go of the past, of burdens, of things that do not serve you. This is somebody who maybe was a people pleaser. Yeah, masculines, you're gonna know. And with the Four of Pentacles here, this feminine could work very hard. Like, they used to give everything to others, and so now they might be a little bit guarded, you know, with the way this feminine figure is. It's like they might be a little bit guarded, but I think that the masculines are going to see through that. They're going to see past all of that. They see you immediately. Like, when they see you with this third eye here, this Nine of Cups at the center, it's like, oh, there's my feminine. Oh my gosh. And the Hanged Man, Pisces energy again. So you could have strong Pisces placements, but there's a lot of Pisces energy with we have the Empress as well, which is Taurus and Libra. Love of my life. Is that Macy Gray or Erykah Badu? I was singing it in the Pisces reading, actually. If you have Pisces placements and you haven't listened to that reading, the last reading for Pisces, well, the last reading, the hour-long plus one, Whew, that was some really heavy energy. So your person could have just come out of something. Four of Swords. Yeah, your person is resting. I feel like your person is resting because, wow, we're only at 10. I don't know. I feel like there's so much history here for it only being 10 minutes. So maybe this is going to happen quite quickly. The Four of Swords is resting, it's patience. So that's kind of like, sure, I don't know, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Hierophant, there you are. Justice, more Libra energy. And that's that revolving door. This is like that, the great wheel of fortune. Darius Rucker, wagon wheel. Maybe something about North Carolina. Come on and raise up, take your shirt off. Spinning like a helicopter, maybe something with helicopters. As confirmations, like you might hear or see helicopters. I don't know, maybe your person's gonna pick you up in a helicopter. But it's like the fans, the revolving. I just keep getting that image. So I think that when you meet your person, there's gonna be something about like revolving, spinning, maybe a laundromat. Okay, like there's something like spinning, a door. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles twice. So you both have something very valuable that you want to share and bring together. I'm just seeing. Okay, 13%. We still got time. We've got time. And you know, Taurus, we fucking hate to be rushed. Don't rush a bull, right? And so when I was looking at the clock, I'm like, oh gosh, 11:55 on the clock there. It's like, I don't want to be rushed. So this may be something that is a bit overwhelming at first because it is, and that's why they're kind of spooky-eyed right here with their Coraline fucking button eyes. They're kind of like, there is like a, and they also look kind of hypnotized. There's something kind of hypnotizing. There might not be a lot of trust in the very beginning. Like when you meet this person, because of the intensity and the history, it's like, oh no, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Ace of Swords. So we've got Ace of Swords twice, Ace of Pentacles twice in the confirmation here. So this is absolutely a new connection. All right, if you're wanting somebody new, yeah, maybe they'll come back in a brand new energy. I feel like this collective that I'm talking to, most of them want something brand new. You're done with the past. You're done with it. It's so redundant. It's that revolving door, but not in a good way. Not in like a wee, like Elf. You know, it's not like I'm having a good time. This is the same fucking thing I've done over and over. Maybe the sign Scorpio. I mean, that is our polarity sign. Sorry, I'm picking up these cards. Well, if I go around here, well, a lot of them dropped. Maybe this masculine is a little bit younger, because I'm getting something like, oh, they finally dropped. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like this masculine finally found the strength to come forward. Could be a Leo, have Leo placements. And we have the Sun here and the Queen of Wands. So yeah, feminines might have Leo placements. We have the Moon here, Cancer, Pisces. Got Six of Swords. Six of Swords is the coming in hot. Coming in to kind of rescue you. It's the Knight, it's Virgo energy. Excuse me, because I always get the, from the Rider-Waite, the original, the OG, I'm getting Arthur. And I actually was channeling earlier, and I got Camelot. So maybe then Cameron, all right, maybe something with Camelot. It's two swords. There's a knight, and maybe there's two. Maybe you have a choice between two, because we've got them looking different ways. Like, which one is my wish fulfillment? Is it this air sign? Is it this earth sign? Could be air sign, earth sign, or they could just be presenting in that energy. But it's like, one really feeds into sort of your intellectual side, and then maybe one makes you feel very safe and secure, balanced. Of course, I'm leaning more towards the Pentacles because, I don't know, that's my nature. So, nature, maybe something where you can be yourself. That is always how you can tell. Do you feel safe around this person? Can you be yourself around this person? Can you be completely natural, right? And that could be physically, and that could also be, but see, like this one is like, she's bound. She's not really free to wield this sword around. But there is, and there's thorns everywhere too. I don't know, this Ace of Swords is really interesting to me for some reason in this reading, because I feel like that she's looking this way, so it could be the past. I don't want that. I want growth. I want something that connects the crown, that Sagittarius energy, to the ground, which is Capricorn energy, right? Something that balances me, that keeps me like aligned, someone I can stand up straight around. I don't know why that's important, but it's like, you know, our posture is always hunched over, and that puts us in a fear-based state, right? When we have good posture, everything is open, we can breathe, we feel inspired, all of our chakras are like flowing, and there's something very invigorating. Like you can just be 100% yourself. You can say anything around this person. Say anything, where he's holding up the boombox, so music could be very important to you, or your person could be a musician. Eight of Pentacles. This is more of that Virgo energy, again, where this person is willing to like do the work. They could be kind of like a handy person, because you'll know whether that's for the masculine or the feminine. But this person could be quite handy. This is a real partner. So this gives me first night. Maybe the first night is going to be very important. Like the first night that you spend together, or when maybe you'll meet at night. But this feels like the first person, because nights are action. This feels like the first person that actually brings an action. It doesn't just sit there and stare at you like a Page of Swords. This person is coming in with communication. This person is pursuing you. This person is like, let me help you. Let me grab that door for you, that revolving door or whatever. Let me grab that for you, because I see you like walking through doors, and there's like the revolving door. So maybe the movies, maybe your first date will be at the movies, or you'll see this person at the movies, right? But that I like that it's like this person isn't going anywhere. This person, and maybe you have a fear about that, Taurus, where it's like you have a fear of abandonment. Maybe you have been abandoned many times in your life by very important people to you. And so that could be that fear, like, yeah, I want to start something new, but the past left me by myself. And, you know, because these like thorny vines are growing up, it kind of is like a house, like a condemned house where all the vines grow up and they just cover it. I get that, like this feminine has maybe been in that, maybe somebody needs to shave. Maybe you have to be, maybe you, again, like the grooming thing, like if you've been single for a while, you get to a more, this is my natural state, this is how I behave, this is my hygiene, these are my daily routines, these are my hobbies, when I don't have anybody else to conform to, right? You could be very accommodating to people around you. And that is a very common people pleaser type of energy with this Ten of Wands from people who were raised by neglectful parents or have dealt with abandonment, or emotionally guarded parents, because they, as children, we chase our parents, you know, for that affection, for that attention, for that love that we long for. You don't have to chase this person. They're coming right back. I'll be back in a second. And maybe the times where you're apart might be quite intense in the beginning. They might cause a physical reaction in you. You could deal with a lot of anxiety, Taurus. And so this person, when they leave, it's like, oh no. But first night, they're both Virgos, Sean Connery and Richard Gere. And one is a knight and one is a king, right? King Arthur and Lancelot. So the knights could be someone who is younger, right? So there could be like a younger masculine here and then an older masculine, right? Both noble, you know, the king, he's very noble. But there's something about the knight that's like that passionate twin flame. And frankly, I mean, somebody could be more well off and someone could be more handy, right? I always say, I don't want a man with a Lamborghini. I want a man who can fix the Lamborghini, right? Like that's kind of like this handy Eight of Pentacles. Like I feel like this person's going to work for this connection. And masculines, maybe you always did the work. And this feminine is actually going to be an incredible partner for you because you're both going to work together. I don't feel like somebody's going to just be holding all of the weight here. But in first night, it is the knight, right? The king sends out his army to go find her. And who finds her? Who saves her? Multiple times. The knight. So it could be an age difference, or it could just be kind of like the one you wouldn't have expected. Maybe someone who, and maybe that's why the pentacles are here, because your masculine might not feel like they might wonder if they have enough. Like they know their character, they know that they're a good person, they know their value, but there may be a little question like, I don't know, an evaluation, something about an evaluation of like, this masculine could be looking at the feminine like a Page of Swords, but there's not a Page of Swords here because this is bigger energy than a Page of Swords. This isn't someone who's just like looking because they're curious and they're like, watching your story or whatever. This is somebody who's like truly getting information. And that is that Virgo energy of like gathering information, analyzing, taking lots of notes, and making sure that everything is perfect before they make their move. There's a methodology to this because, it's like this masculine does know their value, but they could be gauging the feminine's value, their value system. What do they value? What are they interested in doing? Do they want someone with a Lamborghini, right? Or whatever. Leave it. Thank you. You're so brave. Oh my gosh. I was terrified. No one's ever gonna come in here. Event. I get that there are two masculines here. I don't like third party energy, and I don't think that it's a third party. I don't think there's no deception. We don't entertain that bullshit. But I do think that there are multiple options here. And that could be between like a past version of yourself and what you truly want. And that choice could be about you. Which way are you going to go? You could be actually moving somewhere because, you could be like choosing left or right. Which way do I go? And that's kind of the thing with first night is, she was there. She has a whole kingdom. She can stay there. And then he's sort of a vagabond. He's a traveler. He travels and he says, I live by my sword. That's how he earns his money. So there's some sort of skill that this masculine does. Could be this handiwork. Ooh, 5%. We better heard. There could be something with this like handiwork or whatever skill. They live by their skill, this masculine. But if you go with this one, you're going to be on the road. You're going to be horseback, like one leg on each side, which is maybe a little improper. It's like, ooh, maybe some people are like, there could be some people, I don't know, giving their opinions, which we don't give a shit about that. New harvest and extra seed. Harvest card is discarded and a new one is drawn from the harvest deck. This is new love. This is not old. This is not, and that is all about releasing. So with that 10 of Wands, if you're like, where's this person coming in? When are they coming in? As soon as you lay down the burdens of what everybody else thinks or does, or like the idea or the concept of like societal pressures of like what a balanced adult partnership or whatever should look like. I don't know where that's coming from. Extra seed. Play 1 extra seed from your hand. Somebody might need like a little seed. They might need a little indicator to give them the confidence to come in. Okay, I had to plug y'all in, but we are gonna pull. This is very, very cute, huh? Very cute. All right, I don't want to pull a. Wow. Sorry, Taurus. That's it. It's just go with it. It's unconventional. 3, you could be seeing numbers or synchronicities, patterns in 3s, or the number 3 itself. You could be a life path 3. 3 is the divine union. It's the divine masculine, divine feminine, and the divine creation. All right, let's pull a color. Brown. Could be an earth sign. You could both be earth signs, obviously, or have strong earth placements, but this is very grounding, and it is catering to your nature, to your very nature. It's not something that, is, I'm seeing like the color mauve as well. So like it's wood, it's earth, it's solid, it's not going anywhere, like a tree, until, humans come in and fuck it up. We are, a Taurus is notoriously loyal. Earth signs there's a loyalty, there's a security there. So there's different types of securities depending on what you're looking for. This person is going to cater to, and I don't mean they're going to like wait on you hand and foot, cater to you. I mean, it's going to cater to and comfort your need for stability, your need for grounding, loyalty. And this person is really going to be like, they're going to, I'm getting like, how's your roots? Where if you were to go stay in the kingdom with King Arthur, you would be stifled. You would be root bound. This person, it's like your roots are going to go out. So maybe you will be kind of traveling around. Maybe you're going to be sort of, there's a freedom to it though, right? And that's how Taurus is. We like security. Once we feel secure, then we can be truly free, right? And I think that's everything. That sounds amazing, Taurus, right? As a Taurus, I like it. So let's roll with it. Let's roll. Something about that. Roll out. Me and my homies. Something in there. So I hope there was something in here for you, Taurus. And until next time, I wish you well.